Hey guys, it's Karrie, and in this video I'm going to be talking about is minimalism for me. That'll probably be something like the title. So it is not something I have ever really been interested in before until maybe just a few months ago. And I'll be honest with you, I've never really heard about it until maybe this past year, 2018, maybe a little bit in 2017. Now, I've always heard about people decluttering, doing spring cleanings, things like that, and clearing stuff out of their lives. I've been doing closet clean outs for, I'm gonna say, 4 years, maybe 5 years, actually even longer, but I've been doing eBay sales for 3-4 years now. So, but as far as cleaning out the clutter in other parts of my life, I will do that every now and then, but for the most part, I let clutter stack up. And so I've been watching some YouTube videos about, or I should say from experts on minimalism. And I can't remember all of the titles on there. And some of these people are actually, in addition to being minimalists, they're actually like digital nomads as well, and then they travel a lot. So one of the people that comes to mind right now is Sorel Amore, Sorel Amore, I think. I have mixed feelings about, whoops, that was one of the items I got stuff in my lap that I'm gonna show you of stuff that I've decluttered this morning. But as far as Sorel's concerned, I was watching a Fun for Louie video, Louie Cole, and he introduced her in one of his videos, and that is how I found her channel. And so I've got to tell you, as far as like personality wise, I would say she and I are probably 180 degrees apart. We are nothing alike. Other than she likes to travel and she likes photography. I love to travel and I like photography. But her photography is much different than mine. So I admire her as a photographer. I admire what she's doing on YouTube. But I'm just being honest with you. This is nothing negative towards her. I'm just telling you how different we are. I personally don't enjoy her photography whatsoever. It's not anything that I'm remotely interested in it, but I do think she's got good ideas in her videos. So I've been watching some of hers. I've been watching other people. So I've decided to potentially do some series of videos about is minimalism for me personally, because I am somebody who is very messy. I love my stuff. I wouldn't say I'm a hoarder, you know, where TLC is going to come in and you open up the door and you can't even get the door open because of hoarding. I'm nothing like that. But I do retain a lot of stuff in my life, and I do find that sometimes this stuff can weigh you down. And there's just so much clutter in my room. So I went through a little bit of like a couple of drawers in my dresser. If you hear any whining, that's Chanel wanting out. She's gonna have to wait for a little bit. But I went through a couple drawers and got some stuff out. So I barely even got started, but I thought I would show you what I pulled out. And the trash, I do have a little bit of trash that I'm going to show you, but most of it ended up in a garbage bag that is just gonna be tossed. So some of it, though, what I'm holding right now, I think is going to be donated. So I ended up with a lot of these cosmetic bags. And so here is one. I think this was from like a Lancome purchase. This was something I got at Forever 21 because when I first started watching YouTube videos, it was, I think it was either Elle Fowler or Blair Fowler did a haul and showed that in there, and I just had to go buy it because they had it. This was something I picked up at Target. This is another Lancome. I love Lancome, a cleanser, and so I would always wait to buy the cleanser until I could get a gift with purchase. So I ended up with a lot of those bags. I did keep a few of them. I have no idea what was even in this bag or what was this bag to. I feel like it might be something like a beach bag. Potentially, I don't know, but I've never used it. It's just gathering dust. This was from an Ipsy bag from a Rebecca Minkoff design. This was a gift with purchase from a Marc Jacobs honey. It was just like a little coin purse. I've never used it. This was a Sephora VIB bag I've never even opened. So those were just some of the cosmetic bags that are just cluttering up a drawer in my dresser. Just a minute, let me go let her out. Okay, so I bought these containers at Target a few years ago. They were storage bins. I think I do have the lid to this one somewhere. These were just in that same dresser drawer. I think I had some stuff in there that I ended up throwing away, and so now I've got these extra bins. I'm not sure that I'm going to keep these or not, because sometimes storage bins are really good, but I did empty out 2 of these that were full of clutter, and maybe some of those bags were in there. I'm not really sure. I found a pair of headphones that I bought like 2012, 11 or 12. I used them on one trip that I took, and I've never used them since. So I'm going to be getting rid of these. Probably, I'm not going to list them on eBay for sale, because some of these items I just don't think are worth my time in listing, but I've got several people that I think would appreciate going through my discarded items that are still good. And I'm going to see if they want them first before I actually make a commitment to toss things in the trash. Some things are getting tossed. I'm going to show you my last little basket of items. I am going to toss those, but I wanted to show you and talk about those. This whole bag, it's just in a Publix bag, is full of mini perfumes that look at the dust. I don't use those. I started collecting these, and I haven't used a single one of these. So again, I'm gonna go to the people that I know and see if they want any. But so I've got like a Chloe, I think this was Love Story, a Gucci Guilty, a Clinique Happy. I've got the full size of this one. This is Dolce by Dolce & Gabbana, the green one. I've got a Flower Bomb by I started saying by Marc Jacobs. A Flower Bomb by Victor and Roth. I had the full size of it. It was too sweet for me, so I ended up giving the full size away and kept the mini. This is a Tory Burch one. I mean, these are covered in dust. I've got, which is embarrassing now because you see how much dust I've allowed to collect. My Burberry. I've got a couple of Marc Jacobs daisies. I've got an indigo from Nest Fragrances. There went Flower Bomb, but I think it's okay. This one is by, is it Bulgari or Bulgari? This one, I have got, that's embarrassing. How much is another Chloe? I have got Poison Girl by Dior and Dolce & Gabbana Light Blue. So I think that is, oh, here is another Gucci Bamboo. So when I first started YouTube, I was not even into perfumes whatsoever. I don't even think I owned a perfume. And then I started seeing a lot of different perfumes on different people's channels, and I got into them, and I ended up collecting those minis because I thought they were cute. But now all they do is collect dust, and I don't use them. And so they are cluttering my life, and I think they need to go to a different home. The next little basket of things is actually going to go in the trash, but I kind of wanted to talk about them. This one, oh, it's got something on the side. I don't want to get anything on me. This is a Laura Mercier Body and Bath Citron scent. I loved the scent. This was a Christmas gift about 4 years ago. It was an absolutely amazing scent. I just didn't finish it, and the smell has gone off. It stinks. So I'm going to be tossing that. This is one of those free samples that came from Sephora. I have no idea how old it is, but I think I'm just going to go ahead and toss it. It may still be good, but I do not see an expiration date on any of these. I have got so many of these, I'm not even close to being done getting rid of the samples. This is from a advent calendar 3 years ago from L'Occitane. It was a waste of money for me to get. I either gave most of the items that were in the advent calendar away, and I did end up keeping some of them, but then I didn't use them, so those are 3 years old. These are some Laura Mercier hand creams that are probably about the same age as the other one, and so they're just gone off and smell. And then I've got a foot cream by Neutrogena that's probably 3 or 4 years old. So I just put them in this little container, but these are going in the garbage, and the rest of the stuff I showed you will be hopefully going to new homes. I'm going to take it to some different people that I know and see if they want to pick and choose from it and see if they like anything. So this is the first video in my series of Is Minimalism For Me, where I'm decluttering my life. I'm probably going to do some other declutters, maybe some clothing. One thing about clothing is I've been doing that for years already, so I'm not sure how much of the clothing realm that I will do, but I may try to go through my current wardrobe and do like a capsule collection and pull those out, and maybe do a video where I just wear those pieces for a month and nothing else, if that makes any sense. I just want to see if I could potentially have a capsule wardrobe and then get rid of most of everything. Right now that scares me because I love my fashion. I love my clothing that I've got, and I'll be honest, I'm really rejecting that thought right now, but I want to try out a video to see if I can potentially do a capsule collection, let's say for a month, and only wear those items for a month and just see how it goes. So that'll be a different video, and I will show you the items that I pick and then maybe come back at the end of the month and do that. And then I'm also going to be doing savings videos that I think would also, I can import in these minimalism type videos, or they may be their own series, but I've got a lot of ideas just going around and around in my mind on this topic, and I just want to see if I'm going to be successful. Is this something for me? And I thought I would bring you along on my journey just so you can see how I'm doing with it. Is it working for me, or is this completely not working? So thank you guys so much for watching. I really appreciate it. Bye bye everybody.